name's Antonio Cardenas. I live in Upland. I've been cooking since about 2013, right out of high school. And I currently, thanks to Chefpreneur program, opened my business called California Dining, personal chef businesses. I started off going to school and working at a Dickey's barbecue pit. That's where I first started off, and then I progressed, upper scale restaurants. At one point, I decided I wanted to try to start my own catering business, and I failed at it. Went back to the restaurant industry, and then I decided again at one point after I had a surgery. I had lower back surgery, and that put me out of commission for about 4 months. Nobody was hiring me at the time because I was a liability for them due to my surgery. And then at that point, I was like, I got to do something to work. I started selling sandwiches, burritos, anything you could think of, meal preps out of the trunk of my car. I would go from business to business offering it. I would go to body shops. I would go to car washes, offices, and it just got to the point where it was just chasing my tail, and I wasn't making any profit, and had to go back into the restaurant industry eventually when I was able to again. And I got a job as a head chef, where they gave me the title, they gave me the responsibility, but they didn't give me the pay. They were overworking me, and they were trying to get me on salary for $1,000 bi-weekly, and they wanted me there over 60 hours a week, which was, now that I think about it, it's pretty ridiculous, And I got tired of it. I got into an entanglement with one of my co-workers, where we decided to start our business together, and that didn't work out. We were doing good at the beginning. We were doing catering. I would kind of started off doing the same thing, selling sandwiches and stuff out of the trunk of my car, and I started getting clientele leads and stuff through there. The relationship didn't work out, so then we split off, and I ended up in a really bad place. I was depressed. I was dealing with PTSD. It landed me in a mental institute 2 times in 2 months, which was it was a really bad time in my life. And I went back into the restaurant industry after that, and the whole COVID situation hit, and I was honestly not on my right state of mind still. I was still struggling with everything, and struggling with my depression. My son, who is now 6, didn't even want to come over to the house because I was just in a bad spot, bad situation. I was always bitter, and all that was just transmitting into him, and it made him not want to be around me. And that it was just like a cycle, because it made me feel even worse because I was treating him a certain way. And then I had already joined the Chefpreneur movement a year prior to all this, and I decided to contact Chef Andres. He motivated me. He helped me trigger, that I can show myself more than anything. Like, not even worry about showing anybody else around me, but show myself and prove to myself that I'm capable of doing something great. That I'm capable of going out there, putting myself outside my comfort zone, and making it happen for myself, most importantly, because I didn't believe in myself. And that was honestly the biggest challenge, was actually believing in myself before I started this whole Chefpreneur movement. Module 1 was actually, honestly, to me, was the most important one of all. You talk about mindset. You talk about, getting everything right up here. And that's honestly the biggest thing, is making sure you're good up here. You flip the switch to where, you start believing that you can do something, even if it's just a little bit. Even if you take it like baby step by baby step, eventually you're gonna start walking, and then eventually you're gonna start running, and eventually you're gonna see that you're capable. And that mindset module, honestly, I think is what helped me the most, and it's the most important thing to me.
How do you feel the way the program is set up? How do you feel about it? Do you feel it's an easy process to follow as far as being step by step to really accomplish, and set out and give you an actual blueprint and a plan on being successful?
I absolutely do. I think it's really simple. It's straightforward. Like from the beginning, it's straightforward, and like that step-by-step process, it helps you, especially if you're like myself, that I'm horrible at anything when it comes down to technology. That really helps you. You're very specific about how you do things in your own business. You're really specific about what programs are better for you. What helps you out the most, and I think so. I think it's really good. I believe that like the results that Chefpreneur movement has given me, emotionally, it brought up my confidence. It changed my whole life with my family. I used to actually, family gatherings, I would sit in my corner of the table, and I would look straight down, and like everybody was talking, having a good time, and I wouldn't even contact anybody. I wouldn't communicate. You can see it in my face that I was unhappy, that I wasn't comfortable, that I wanted to like literally just be in my bed watching Netflix because I didn't want to be around anybody. Now I barely even have time to watch Netflix. I'm always, when we have family gatherings, usually it's every Sunday night. We have dinner at my parents' house, and we're all there having a good time, laughing, joking. I'm in the conversation. My son actually likes coming over. He'll call me up a day or two before he comes, and he's like, "Papi, I'm coming over. What are we gonna do?" I'm actually teaching him how to box now, and he loves it. And I have a couple videos there, and he really enjoys coming over and spending time with me, because I'm transmitting. I'm getting what I transmit to him. Before I was transmitting my bitterness, my depression, my anger, my feeling incapable of doing what I wanted to do with my life, and now like I'm transmitting all my happiness. He sees me smile, he sees me have fun with them, and that's changed a lot. To somebody that's out there, watching this video, and you don't know what you want to do, whether you want to take the program or whether you think it's a scam, like I would suggest to give it a try. Take that jump. I was like you. I was super scared. I didn't know whether Chef Honduras was being real with me or not. Honestly, it was the best thing I could have done. Not only emotionally, like financially, I'm making almost triple of what I was making when I was in the restaurant industry. Almost, because I haven't yet quite hit it, but I'm getting there. And I'm currently driving the car of my dreams. And I've been in business for about 3 months. So it's like, it's a big 360, to my life, and it's worth it. It's really worth it. It's the only thing I can tell you though, it's if you put in the work. If you don't put in the work, it's not gonna work for you. But if you get the program, you do the modules, you do the worksheets, you watch every video, you listen to everything Chef Honduras tells you through the modules, and you actually put it into practice, it's like within 3 to 4 months, your life's gonna be completely changed. And you're gonna be like, wow, I'm not the same person, It's a life-changing experience.